The Bully is a cozy Austin original bar and grill that feels like home. Boulevard Bar and Grill, nestled into this Northwest Hills strip mall, recently celebrated 2 decades. The drink prices are like going back to 2004. It's where familiar faces gather and everyone knows your name. The Bully family are also friends of the Stories Inside the Man Cave podcast. Boulevard Bar and Grill on Far West Boulevard in Northwest Austin. Oh, the Bully. It is a place where some special memories have occurred, and it is a great place, an old school Austin original. A lot of recent good memories as well. I am Sean Clinch, the host of Stories Inside the Man Cave podcast and the co-host of The Pass Rush with Stevie Lee. Coming up next on episode 505, as we usher in the new year, NIL and the portal in college football. College athletics, but we're going to focus strictly on college football. You would not believe the number of portal entries. I would venture to say it is a record. I hope you all had a great, fun New Year's Eve. I know I did, but I hope that you stopped by see our friend Dave Ramirez. Yeah, Dave Ramirez, where you are not a customer, you are a guest at Northwest Hills Liquor, right off of Far West Boulevard, off of just to the west of Mopac. Go visit him and tell him that you are a friend of the pod or a man caver. Hey, let's not waste any time. Episode 505. Let's ride.
Kicking OU's ass in Dallas, and felt good kicking A&M's ass in DKR, and it sure felt good tonight kicking Michigan's ass. So appreciate Longhorn Nation, man. Hook 'em horns, baby.
That's a kick-ass conversation. We appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
All right, y'all.
Thanks, folks.
Stevie Lee, we didn't have a chance. I mean, last week was obviously the Citrus Bowl, but that was as candid as a coach can be. You got to love it.
That was a kick-ass conversation. That was pretty cool. Yeah, he had that teed up and was ready to get that off his chest. That was awesome, man. I'm really excited about going into next year.
No, it's good. I mean, it's good. You know, leading up to that interview, he said thanking the Longhorn Nation for us sticking with them through some adversity. It's funny now to the point where you got a program like Texas, and you talk about adversity, yet 3 consecutive seasons of 10-plus wins. So that says something. And now, are you with me finally on a 10-3 season is a rebuilding year?
Yeah, I guess so, man. You have to be. It has to be. I mean, we didn't do what we wanted to do, as in make the playoffs, college football playoffs, but 10-3 is a great season in college football, but the expectations at the University of Texas is to make the college football playoffs. And so we are building on that. So I guess rebuilding year, yes.
And they got better after that, especially after that Georgia game, which, you know, it's incredible. And speaking of Georgia, we'll get to that in a minute because they're no longer playing. So, but hey, happy 2026 to you. Happy New Year. Let us know what you did. Drop some photos on our Twitter page at Stories Man Cave. And speaking of, go ahead and be sure to follow us. Facebook, IG, X, YouTube, and TikTok. And, of course, big shout-out to all of our sponsors. Happy New Year to them. And Hargrove Roofing, we all love it when Stevie jumps in and promotes that group.
Hargrove Roofing, know who's on your roof.
Know who's on your roof. You do. They're good people, and we love them like family. All right, man, let's get into this portal talk. First off, let's address the big elephant in the room, Parker Livingston, the receiver, Arch's roommate. had a pretty damn good year. Lanky, rangy, tall, just a good athlete. Well, something happens where I think what he wanted, what his agents, the valuation was here. Texas offered him this much as far as NIL. And today, this happened. He's going to OU. Your thoughts on him? It's not just him. It's the valuations, negotiation. It's like the NFL now. It's just like an individual going from the Dallas Cowboys to the Philadelphia Eagles. It's going where you are getting your return on investment and giving someone's offering you what your value is. Tell me what you think, man, because I don't know what to think of it. I mean, I know what fans are saying right now.
So this is a new world. There's not in a million years that one of my teammates that grew up Texas, grew up wanting to go and play at Texas, grew up wanting to be a Texas Longhorn, would ever go and play at A&M or at OU. But this new landscape of college football, these kids it's a business to them. And this is a business decision, which may dilute the spirit of college football a little bit.
Yep.
But they're still playing some really good football. It's fun. I'm glad the kids do get a chance to make some money off their name, image, and likeness and their athletic ability, to be honest. Wish I would have done it. Wish I was born 20 years later. So I get it, right? So it's tough to see one of ours go to play on the enemy lines, but it's the landscape of college football, and I can't blame him. He felt like he was pushed out here, and he needed to go somewhere else, and he probably went to the highest bidder. He took a couple of trips, and he wanted to compete for a championship. And didn't he go to Indiana as well?
Right, correct.
Yeah, and so the best fit for him probably was Oklahoma for him. I mean, obviously he took that opportunity. So I can't blame him. It's just something I got to get used to, seeing a Longhorn go and play at OU. And in fact, last season, A&M had a kid that played at Texas and transferred to A&M. So it's different. It's just a different landscape now.
No, it really is. And it's really hard to understand because you're dealing with coaches, players, active assistants, whatnot. You know, the big one, I think, for Texas fans, you know, they're waiting on to see what Cam Coleman does from Auburn. Of course, there's a parody account. I got duped. I believed in it for about 5.5 minutes. Then I realized it was a parody account that said Cam Coleman's committing to Texas. Still no word as of the recording of this episode of where he may be going. A lot of rumors to Texas. But I tell you what, Banks, the special teams coach, they're obviously serious. They got a great kicker from Memphis, a deep snapper. So if you're going out in the portal for a deep snapper, you're all in on trying to upgrade.
Upgrading, yeah, no question. And so I think it's for the last 3 years we've gone and gotten a kicker.
Yeah.
Out of the portal. So
right.
This is the third. No, I'm sorry. The last 2 years.
Right.
Yeah, we had Bert Auburn, and then Bert left, and we picked up golly, what's his name?
Crosby.
No, the last kicker we had.
Well, Mason. That's what I keep wanting to say, Mason Crosby, but that's it.
yeah, Mason. And then now we have Spedic.
We'll need the phonetics moving forward on that one. They also picked up a good tight end, and because injuries is entering the NFL. Would love to have seen him another year because I think he has something special to develop. But good for him. He has received information to make that decision.
On top of all the players that we're picking up and going after and things like that, I think we got some good additions to the staff as well. Yeah,
the running backs coach who you've had some candid conversations with.
Yeah,
you remember last week you asked him. So what made you guys think that Florida could beat Texas, which they did. And he goes, you guys were soft.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Caught me off guard on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Caught me off guard too. But hey, they found some kind of inspiration. It's like, we're tougher than them and we can beat them. And actually they did. So they found something. So he earned they earned the right to say that.
They did. But their running back at Florida, Jordan Ball, reportedly will stay at Florida. They gave him an offer that he agreed with. Free agency, college football. Hey, just a quick move, because I know, Stevie, you're tied to more of the former Horns than I am, more deeper. But I hate to put you on the spot on this. Blake Gideon was, he's a former Longhorn great DB, former Longhorn assistant in the secondary, did a great job. And this past year did a great job at DC at Georgia Tech. The reports were that he's coming to Texas to coach alongside Will Muschamp on the defense. But yet, my question is, why has that not been made official by the university? I'm not calling out anybody or anything. I've seen enough of these. You've seen the new, Jabbar. He's already been named. Do you have any information or do you have any opinion on why this hasn't been made official, Blake Gideon back to Texas?
I don't know why it hadn't been made official. I have a relationship with Blake, and so I don't know. I'm going to just leave it at that. I don't know why it hadn't been made official, and I think some people may have jumped the gun a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see how things shake out. This coaching landscape, people, start moving around after the majority of the bowl games are done. But then we also have some firings in the NFL and some things that could shake up in that too. So there have been some head coaches fired in the NFL here recently. So they may be looking at the college ranks for filling some positions up there in the league, and then vice versa. We may be waiting around to get some people out of the league too. So it's this coaching carousel is still spinning live and well. So,
Steve, you bring up a good point, man. I that's something I forget.
Mm-hmm.
You as well, being human, we forget about the factor or the influence of the movements, job opportunities open in NFL. That's starting to happen. They just don't. We've seen it's been a very strange college football season as far as in-season movements. So regardless if Blake Gideon's come to Texas or whoever else, they've got a lot of things. I'm sure a lot of opportunities presented to their agents. So hopefully we find out something. I'd love to see Blake come back in, his beautiful family, and the influence and recruiting that he has. But he's done a great job.
He's done a great job, and he's had a hell of a year, man. He started a new job in the beautiful city of Atlanta. I love Atlanta, and
good food.
and got a promotion basically, becoming the DC at Georgia Tech. Had a 10-win season, correct?
Yeah,
and had a baby. So and moved halfway across the country and got a new house and everything. Like, he had a hell of a year. And so hats off to him. He's going to be a Longhorn for life, and a Longhorn brother for life. So whatever he does in any endeavor that he goes to, I wish him well. He's one of the brothers.
There you go, man. You heard it right here from part of the UT Longhorn Football Brotherhood right here, Stevie Lee, Mr. Positive all the time. So we talked about, the portal officially opened January 2nd. It is January 6th, day 4. We talked about the current Texas portal pickups, and it would not surprise me by the time that you watch this, because this is the 8 o'clock hour on January 6th. While we're recording, I would venture to say there may be a pickup, or if you wait till whatever day you're watching, I guarantee some movement has been made. But this is a bizarre, sobering statistic. Fact. The portal entries, and this is a coach at Western Illinois University who I follow. Day 3 of the portal, which was yesterday, and this is including Division III, Division II, both subdivisions of Division I, FCS and FBS, which is Power 4. Over 9,000 entries into the portal combined. And there's still 12 now, 11 more days. When you see this, Stevie, what's your instant thought? Because I'm envisioning that many names, that many tweets by players. There's not going to be a home for everybody.
There's not. And I kind of feel for the high school players.
Yes.
They're not going to the high schools for some positions as they used to. So a lot of the movement or the needs that the teams want, they just go to the portal first instead of going to high school first. There was one coach that told me that, sometimes there are some guys that are out of high school that can play big time college football, but it may be better to go get someone that has developed at a different university to come into your more competitive university because they've had a couple of years to develop. Because, coming from high school to college is a faster game, bigger game, stronger game. And so if you have a chance to develop somewhere else and you've gotten stronger, for instance, defensive tackles, a high school defensive tackle is going to have – it can be done, it has been done, but it's going to have a harder time adjusting to SEC offensive linemen. When you can go to the Pac-12 or go to ACC and get a kid that's ready to transfer, has already absorbed the impact of college football to come to your program and play in the SEC. So
right,
those big man positions is really helping. Is really beneficial for them in the portal is the big man positions.
That's the part. And I got to go back to what you said in the beginning. I don't think a lot of people understand this affects the high school kids more so than ever.
Yeah.
Because it is a trickle-down effect. First, it was the portal that held a lot of opportunities back. But this is a renewable deal each year. I mean, guys will start out Division III, Division II, and whatever subdivision, Division I. They're trying – they perform well. They have an opportunity to go up if they're found in the portal or if, the networking. But I promise you, I hate being so surface level with the language here, but if you're good enough, they're going to find you.
Yeah.
And you have a good –
well, and I was going to ask, I would love to see how that number is broken down because it could be that mostly all D2, D3 players automatically put their names in a portal just so they can get to D1.
Yeah.
And if they don't get a D1 offer, then they stay where they are and their name is out of the portal. So
correct.
That could be it. So you have to actually sometimes look at the numbers and see what the numbers are telling you.
And that's, again, certain positions. I saw something today or last night. God, post-holiday hangover here. The valuations, the designated NIL valuation payouts, running back is one of the lowest ones. I'm looking at some of the skill positions. O-line, tremendous value for obvious reasons. But I hate it for the high school kids. But here there's also some drama. And our guy Mark Pena at Occupy Left Field, he quote tweeted this, and I thought was funny, but it's not funny because it's where we are. It's part of what we are in the portal era NIL. This gentleman right here is a quarterback at Notre Dame, entered the portal, commits to Nebraska, and very next day flips, commits to Kentucky. That's where we are.
Yeah. Golly. Yeah, that's tough, man. I don't know what to say about that, man. It's golly, there's no word these days. There's only money, So that's tough. That's tough.
one guy who's done a great job, and Kurt Signetti. I really, it's amazing what he's done for that culture at Indiana, which is in the Final Four of college football, the college football playoff. Indiana has not ever been known for their football. They've had a few years sprinkled in where they're bowl eligible or maybe 8, 9, 10 wins. I mean, you can count on one hand how many times that program has had 10 wins. For someone to go in there in the manner he has and how quickly he has and change the culture, get the buy-in at a basketball school. And it takes me back to 2024 on College Game Day. He is chronicling. They were asking him, how do you do this? Well, we develop a program, not we, but he is saying basically we develop a program that is not fearful of playing top 25 programs. And this was him, just to remember, to give you an idea of his personality, this was Signetti on Game Day.
That was 25th in the coach poll. We beat their 56-7, you know. And I've never beat a top 25 team. Well, you know, Coastal Carolina, back when we were little James Madison, moving up to the Sun Belt, they were 22nd end of the year. We beat them 47-7.
Okay.
So we don't just beat top 25 teams, we beat the shit out of them.
Okay. Google him.
There he is. We don't just beat top 25 teams. We beat the shit out of them. Bleep. Look, this
he's a pretty intense coach, and it looks like the players love him, man. So
they do. They do.
That's always good to have a coach that's beloved by your players.
Well, it's that. It's if you look at these 2 years he's had, I mean, 2 playoff appearances, Big Ten title, and so here it is. I was wrong. Only 2 10-win seasons in school history. They've been underneath in those 2 years. And
wow.
Look at those wins over those Blue Bloods and a Heisman Trophy winner this year.
Mm-hmm.
And they could win the national title this year.
Looks like they are going to win the national title this year, in my eyes.
They look good, man. They're very, very, very physical. I love the way they play.
Yeah.
You saw that. We'll go to the CFP Final Four.
Great segue.
Yeah, great segue. Good intuition there, my friend. This is it. This is the Final Four that everyone picked. Wow. Look at this, man. Indiana, Oregon, Miami, and Ole Miss. This is what you picked in preseason, right?
No, not at all. Not at all, man. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know what to expect. I mean, at this point, I almost want to say expect the unexpected. Are you good with an Indiana-Miami national championship game?
I actually am, because the way my Indiana's playing. I actually think golly, I hate to say it. I'm going to say it out loud, man. The national championship game is that Indiana-Oregon game, in my opinion.
That's what you think?
That's what I think. Yeah.
Dude, Ole Miss looked really good. Their quarterback, who's a former Division II guy.
I hear you, but I think their luck is about to run out. They're running on the fumes of Lane Kiffin, and that's how they won that game, off the fumes of Lane Kiffin. And now Lane is gone. It's long gone now. They're gonna Ole Miss this thing up. So
God, I like that play of words. There you go, buddy. Great job on that. Oh my God. Well, I'll take Indiana. I'm going to go ahead and say it, man. Oregon's good, but I really think that old school Indiana. I mean, they punch you in the face.
Yeah,
they don't make mistakes many or often.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm with you, man. I got Miami and Indiana playing in the national championship, and Indiana winning it.
Let's go, and we'll make a wager for the national title. It's one of us is buying lunch.
No, man, I need a bottle of whiskey.
But I've got plenty. And have not been used.
It hadn't been used. We go to our guys over in Northwest Hills.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Northwest Hills Liquor. Dave Ramirez will hook us up with some.
We just go to Dave Ramirez.
Yeah,
Nothing
Dave
on your
Ramirez.
shelf. You got to go to Dave's and buy a new bottle.
Oh, let's go. He'll love that. We should do a podcast over there.
Yeah, no question.
It's a little crowded. Last night, the FCS national title game, buddy, they moved that from Frisco, Texas to Nashville at Vanderbilt Stadium. Mm-hmm. There were almost 40,000 people there. The atmosphere was impressive. Prime time spot on a Monday night. They had, I think, almost 2 million viewers last night. An overtime game at that. Montana State and Illinois State. Montana State is the team that knocked my guys out in the quarterfinals of the FCS. Well, a star was born. Montana State had to score to tie it, then make the extra point to win it in overtime. Needless to say, a legendary Montana State Bobcat forever.
In overtime, they bring pressure. Lamson throws, end zone, caught, touchdown, Taco Dollar. Miles Sandstead, snap, hold, kick, up, good for a national championship.
Talk to me about what your message is for the kids back at home watching right now, watching you bring home, this team bring home a national championship for the first time in 41 years.
Look at me, right? I don't look like a football player. Chase your dreams. Good things will happen.
Taco Dollar, inspiration to all. Man, just people like me hope.
Hope to do what?
I don't know now, but undersized, average, at best talent.
You're very talented, man. Look at this production you put on.
And you're a beautiful human. Streetport produces things like that.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, that is really cool. Hey, you know what's really cool? Your girl Tess is back. Yeah, our new segment, a series we do semi-monthly. That's twice a month. She calls it. Tess is back. We're going to just real quick hitting segments or our episodes. We had our first one. You can find that on YouTube and Facebook, and I think on the X platform as well. Also, we're going to probably have episode 2 with her next week, and you don't want to miss it. She's real passionate about college football, college sports, things like that, and she's a big fan of Stevie Lee.
She's passionate about fashion as well.
That's exactly right. Spirit Dress, Mercer Black, and her company, UT alum, her company since 2016. Go to spiritdress.com. All right.
Awesome.
If there,
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So how do you, one word, how would you sum up the Dallas Cowboys season at 7-9-1?
Disappointing.
Okay. Well,
you didn't make the playoffs, man. It's disappointing.
Disappointing. Well, Dak Prescott had a similar word.
Oh, shit. It's a good sound clip for the season.
That's it.
Yeah, you're right. He's right, actually.
That sums it up.
Sums it up.
NFL playoffs. Any take?
Man, I watched that Steelers and Ravens game the other day, and that was fun to watch. If it's anything like that, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I don't have a dog in the fight, but there's some untraditional teams that are in the playoffs now that's actually have a chance to go and make a deep run. So I'm looking forward to it.
But don't count out the Eagles, even though they're the 3 seed.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Bears and Packers, but the Packers are the 7 seed. Chicago's got to end that streak at some point.
Yeah.
And the Texans, do they have enough? Their defense, they've on quite a win streak, and that Texans defense suffocating.
Yeah.
Suffocating.
Yep.
So that's where I stand. It's just going to be fun. We'll figure it out. I'm not a big NFL guy, but the playoffs are always the time for bandwagoners to jump on. But I don't have a team in the mix. Imagine that not happening again. Hey, let's take a quick break. And on the other side, some deer calling with oral fixated objects.
Okay.
Deeply. We'll see you on the other side of this break.
Hi, I'm Stevie Lee, former defensive tackle for the University of Texas.
And I'm Clyde Hargrove. I'm a roofer.
I also saw action in 52 games.
And I fix a lot of roofs.
Also won a Rose Bowl and never lost to A&M.
And I fix a lot of roofs, right, Stevie?
Oh, right. I'm sorry, I zoned out a little bit.
So are you going to say that thing about Hargrove Roofing?
Hargrove Roofing. Know who's on your roof.
Is this even going to work as a commercial?
Honest is a strong word, and we all need honesty when it comes to plumbing and HVAC needs. Somebody who will take care of the repairs efficiently and with quality. Honest Plumbing and Air is who I trust, and they take pride in that word. Honest Plumbing and Air, where a handshake still means something.
I've never heard of a deer calling competition. Leave it to our German friends to give it a go.
I don't think I've ever heard of.
Oh no! Oh, no, Ken. Well, now that's one way to call your wife.
Oh my goodness!
Good God! My God! This is obscene.
Deep throating that wind. That was the woodwinds.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, how deep do you think he was touching his uvula back there? That's that little punching bag in the back of your throat.
Okay. All right. No comment.
Hey, man. Tell me something good.
That's a nice, we get out of it. We get into a little rabbit hole. We know how to get out of it. And this is the way to do it. Tell me something good, my brother.
Oh man, well, it's bittersweet for me, man. It's good and bad. The holidays came and gone, and as we're recording this today, my youngest daughter went back to school for the new year, starting the spring semester, and I got to take my oldest one back to school. But something good is they're prospering, having a good time in school, and everything is going really well in my household. So for me, I'm going to keep it personal, guys. It's everything's going well and everyone is doing well. So I'm thankful for that. I got friends that are not here anymore. I got, there's been tragedies all over this country, but for me and my house, we're covered by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, so it's, I'm thankful for that. That's something good for me, man, that we are continue to bond as a family, but also prosper and go out and actually be a light, be a light in the world. My girls are positive girls, and they're out there in the world just making good friends and actually doing really well in school, way better than I ever did. So I'm proud of them. That's something good for me, man.
That's awesome, man. I felt a lot of love on that one. But to add to it, one thing to keep in mind, I think, as we exit out of the holidays, is there's a lot of things, and I've noticed I've been a little insensitive, not directly, but that is a stressful time for a lot of people.
It is,
and people hide it, and so I'm learning, and I have learned through people close to me, that although they look happy, that's a stressful time, and it affects people differently. But, we're not all the same, and the world would be a very boring place if we were all the same.
Right.
We don't know what people are going through. We have no clue. Just be loving and just be aware. We have no idea what people are going through. But man, new year, new start. I'd love to see more love and a little bit more. Just let's embrace each other, help each other out. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Episode 505, brother. 495 more episodes till we hit 1,000. And to the great city of Shreveport, Louisiana, the home of Hargrove Roofing, and the great Stevie Lee and his beautiful family. And to Nacogdoches, Texas, the home of my college alma mater, and to my beautiful hometown, Austin, Texas. Paradise in the hills, regardless of how much it's growing. And to each of you, much love to you. Continue to like and share, and we appreciate you supporting us. And communicate with us on all the social media platforms. Send us some suggestions. You may be a VIP guest someday. You never know. Come on board. And for the OG Man Cave boys, that being Hardball Harge, Big Mike, and the Coach Mo, what do we tell them, Stevie Lee?
We out.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up.
I said get out.